Yo, 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 yo. Sorry for the delay, but I have arrived. I'm so sorry. How's it going, Sazzle, Sarah, Manga Cat, Barrow, Hoppit, Yoink, Lobster, Will. Wait, Sarah's not here. Why did I read Sarah? Bacon. Comfy vibes? Dude, it's so cold. I can't help it. Why is it so bright? Why are you so bright in here? Camera's all weird. Oh, man. Actually, it's really hot now. I got my socks tucked into... Well, I got my tracksuit bottoms tucked into my socks as well. That's how cold I am. So cold. How was everyone's weekend? What did we all read? I read volume 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I can't find it where it is. Lost it somewhere. Does look a bit different. Yeah, it's weird. Because I don't like fiddling around with it while I'm live on stream. Oh, I just realized you guys are not here. There we are. Hello. Now I have you. You're reading Vinland Saga? First time? How deep are you? Dorohedoro, volume 8? Dude, that's a good volume. Sailing September. I'll be your warm-blooded. I wish I was you. I wish I was you, dude. Or sizzly bacon. Nice and warm and crisp. I read some manga. It was nice. Read some manga. Is that haiku? Another 5 syllables at the end. I'm sure it's a haiku. Is that right? 5? Is it 5, 3, and 5? Or is it 7, 5, and 7? What's a haiku? Haiku format. 575. Never mind. We're in volume 9 already? I'm saying that it is day 9, so I guess you're doing one Omni a day. We'll be caught up by the weekend. And what a journey it is. The first 4. Crazy to think that's just a prelude. Just a prologue to like an epic adventure. You went Whitby? Nice there. Why is this? Right, main camera. Config. Sorry, I must adjust because it's too bright for me. That's why. The negative fun. Much better. I look cooler now. Well, warmer, should I say. It is an amazing Vinland Saga. Right. What are we doing today? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, weebs of all ages, welcome back to the Monday stream. Today we have a manga haul because last week you guessed correctly and I said no, we're not doing it today, so we're doing it now, not last week. And then we're guessing Dragon Ball Zoe's husbands from various shoujo and whatnot. But first, as always, Contexto! Daily Contexto. Manga. So far. So far. Sponsored by Nike. Officially. And let's do YouTube. You there? I think you're there. I'm getting bigger. For the right reasons. Butter? What a start. Lower than manga. You lose. Church. Are you religious, Sparrow? Do you live in a church? Animal. Whoa, manga cat. Sparrow. Whoa! That was so close. Right, can we get it in single digits? I feel like if I put mushroom and broccoli, we won't get there. I kind of didn't want it to go that quick. Dog? We're going to go from sparrow to dog. Alright, I don't think we're going to get it in double digits, single digits, but let's see. Let's do bird. I won't do dog. Okay, bird is good. Hawk. You're not religious? I just ask because you put church every single time. Sparrowhawk. Is that a thing? It is. It is a thing. Sadly, it is not the thing that we're looking for. Alright, we're not going to get it in single digits, so I'm going to do the others that people have put down. Mushroom and broccoli. Broccoli, 2 L's? How do you spell broccoli? Oh, 2 C's. Broccoli, bird, hawk, sparrow, hawk, dog. It's not dog. Blue tit. How do you blue tit? It doesn't allow blue tit, sadly. Plane? No. Pigeon? I'm a little bit behind now. Wing? A little bit further. Crow. Oh, close. It's a bird. It's crazy that bird is 2, but things like hawk and sparrow and crow are lower. So it might be like, what is a bird? Is it a not herbivore? Vertebrate animal? I don't know what you call it. Cow? I somehow don't think a cow is going to be up there. Oh no, wait, that's crow. My bad. Pigeon. Dove. Owl. Owl! Who got owl? Drink! So I was a little bit behind. You guys have been spamming a lot, and it was owl, which was by drink a long, long time ago. Well done, drink. Seagull, robin, woodpecker, flew, lobster, feather. Feather would have been a good one. Can you still continue playing? What was that? We got that in 18. That's really low. Feather. Can you still? Feather is 27. Falcon. It's good that you can still continue playing. Goose. Ostrich. Very far down. I guess it was looking for flying birds. Well done, drink. Let me get up the scoreboard. Where are we? Contexto. We are... Drink, you got it last time as well. No way. Where's the date today? It's the 9th, right? 9th? I think. 18. What was it again? Owl. Drink, you're the only person to get the back-to-back, I think. Egg less than, egg less than. Yeah, I think you are. You're the only person to get it day after day. Congrats. Well, that went over a lot quicker than I expected. Now I have to stall. It is manga haul time. The manga haul shouldn't last very long. Well, let me sort out this. If I don't sort it out now, then I'll never sort it out. By the way, you guys can't really tell, but Zoe has also changed the layout once again. But this is all the same. This is all seinen. This is all Shoujo Shimi. Can't really see it. This is all seinen as well. Villain Saga Berserk. At the bottom is Full Metal and Tokyo Revengers. More shonen. At the top is like romance, like murder romance stuff. And then manhwa and everything. And then she's changed like the bottom corner over here as well to like more romance and stuff. She's very proud of it. It looks better now. I'm glad. How do you think so? Diadoku is shonen? No way. Is it? I guess it is. It does feel a lot more playful. Dude, it shows. Oh yeah, it's in monthly shonen as well. That's crazy. I presume you guys were looking to read it over September. Seinen September. And someone told you that it's not actually seinen. Sarah! You made it. Oh. But yeah, it looks good. I mean, I'm happy with it. Because I was never happy with it. That's good enough. Congrats on getting the job interview. You got the job interview? Oh, that's great. Was it the one that you told me about last week when we met up? But that's great news. Right, we're doing manga haul time. You didn't get that one? You got the next one. That one clearly wasn't the right one for you. Okay, it is manga haul time. That means you know the drill. Guess the number. Those of you who don't know, it is actually not easy, but you have an easier time guessing what I have in store, what manga I have, because it's Zowie time. It should have been done beforehand. Right, we ready? Ooh, can I be a pet? Why do I look like Hagrid and you look like Harry Potter? Look how big I am. Why do you look so tiny? I look like Gandalf. I look like I'm Gandalf and you're Frodo in the in my little carriage.
What?
See, look how big I am. Look how big my head is and my chest and my shoulders. I'm not so big. You look tiny as.
I'm just a tiny little person.
Frodo and Gandalf. This is it. This is us. This is us. This is literally us. This is us.
Be crazy. See the camera angle. Stop.
Yes. Wizard stuff. A wizard is never late. He replies precisely when he means to. Frodo, take this ring. Go fuck off.
You wish you had that man. Caitlin, you come in here, you say 3 things, one of which is disrespectful. Get out of here. It is literally the same. We are the same. Huh? Is it?
Love that.
Did you not reach it?
Oh, I was
I still feel bigger than you.
like- It's just the camera.
Don't hit it with your stick. Samwise Gamgee! You've been eavesdropping! I've been dropping a wee, sir. Have you guys seen that?
I feel like we're going to go off on a tangent now.
Yeah, just quickly. Eavesdropping. Man, it's such poor quality, but I think it's the only one you have. You can't hear it? All right, this, and then we're going to do the mango haul. Promise. Maybe. Who knows? This should be loud enough, hopefully. Dropping a wheeze. This might be a little...
Have you been eavesdropping?
I haven't been dropping no eaves, sir. Honest. I just wanted to come in and try and get a bit of a close-up. I mean, you had one and Frodo had one and I've been in nothing but group shots so far. So...
No. No. It's too late.
Special effects in this movie and I just wanted to be a part of it.
Get off the set, Samwise!
Could be a lot scene.
Good memes. See, memes were made before they even really existed. At 50. All right. We do the angle haul first, or do you want to do the Husbando test? You know what?
Ask the people what they
Ask
want.
the people. Okay, what are we doing first? So we came a little bit earlier than expected. I was going to stall
Sorry.
with... What are you saying sorry for?
You were going to stall? You weren't going to stall. You were going to do the haul anyway.
Well, I was going to do the haul, yeah, but I was going to do the haul and then like
I wanna see
stall
the
until
haul.
you came first, so... All right.
Manga haul.
Looks like they want the mango haul.
Manga haul. Yeah.
Afghan! Good evening. All right, let's see. What have people put down? Let me have a look. Need a... Can I screenshot this? I don't know how to screenshot any of them. You know what? It'll have to do. 7, 24, 55. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. 19, 6. The thing is, I was mentioning before, the things with the mango haul is quite easy. I normally only buy in store now because I'm so poor. Because I don't have any money on my account, so I can't buy anything online. So when I go into store, normally with Zoe, I just steal her card. Boop. But it's always 3 for 2, so it's normally always in increments of 3. So it's quite easy to guess. Well, easy-ish.
We got this at the Traveling Man birthday sale
Oh, was this the birthday sale?
where everything was 20% off in store. So he's just talking out of his butt.
Yes. All right, we have no overcam because the camera's being used for this, which will be moved.
Still taped to the ceiling.
It's still taped to the ceiling, yes. Still there.
Yep.
Oh, what do we have? What are these? Are these all the same? They are. Oh my gosh. We have Williams 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 13. Can't read. And 5th. Do I not have 14?
Yeah.
I got it already. 15 of Overlord. This brings me, I think, up to date. I'm missing numbers 16 and 17, I think.
Hope you like the series.
I love the anime. And
Okay.
Ben, I spoke to Ben a little bit about the light novel. I was contemplating getting the light novel. This was last year, to be fair.
No way are you going to read a light novel.
Well, I was gonna.
No
when I was
way
last
are you
year
gonna
when
read it like
last year when I was heavily considering picking up Overlord, I said, Ben, is the light novel good? There's been like 2 volumes I think he's read that he didn't like. I want to say like it's been ages since I see him post about Overlord. There's 1 volume he said he wasn't a big fan of, or wasn't as good as the other ones. Other than that, he said he loved it. So I was thinking of picking up the light novel because I want like not historical, but I want like a fantasy heavy lore book to read. I want like a Lord of the Rings that isn't Lord of the Rings, something new. I wanted Overlord. They look cool. They are cool. It's a isekai. The dude is overpowered and he's trying to figure out how he where he fits in the world, trying to gather intel. There's like warring factions and taking over different races, and it's freaking awesome. Loads of blood and guts.
He also just wants more excuses to talk to Ben.
What do you mean? Me and Ben don't talk that much.
Anymore.
I escaped the dungeon, and so,
Okay.
maybe he's upset with me. Volume 1 of... What's this?
This was good.
What's it called? I can't-
Healer of the Shadow Hero. I
Sell
read
it to
it the
us.
minute I got home. It is a steamship, I think. Check.
Steamship.
It is a steamship.
He is touching breasts.
He touches more than that.
He's cupping a feel.
It was
What the?
really good. That's
Whoa.
just a little sneak preview.
Well, there's boobs. And hips and
Actually,
thrusting.
yeah, I think Caitlin, you talked about it in a video, and I was like, I think I want to try that one. And I read it the second I got home.
Whoa.
And I really liked it, and have ordered the second volume.
Oh my gosh. He's bending her over.
She has to do it
my
for science. Otherwise, he'll
He's-
die. Die.
So if
So she has to. Her power is her. Well, I think initially it's her virginity will save someone, and it has to be him.
Yeah.
But then she just has to keep doing it.
Can you
What is
come
happening?
over, but you're behind.
I like being. Anyway, do you get the gist?
Sorry, say that again. So she has to have sex with him because
To save his life, she is a hero.
so he will die if he doesn't have sex, or she heals him because she's having sex
so
with
like
him
people in this world are, some people are born with like powers,
of sex.
magic. No,
Can
her-
everyone have sex?
Everyone can have sex.
Yeah, but
Just like in the real world.
But only some of the people who have sex
No,
get revitalized by it.
I can't remember the specifics, but yeah, her virginity,
No.
whoever she gives it to, it will heal
Oh,
them,
I was
and
gonna
then
say
and then she can constantly or
the
continuously have.
The statement "her
relations.
virginity heals" makes me think that it's a one-time thing.
Yeah, but then
it's
once
only
she's done
for
it with
that
that person, yeah, it's that person, and then every time she then, performs with him, he is healed more and more. But it takes a lot out of her. You can understand.
Yeah.
It was
I've read
really
s-
good.
I've
It
read-
was quite sweet.
Hmm.
But it was steamy, but it wasn't like super heavy, and like that looked quite graphic. You literally opened the most graphic pages there just by complete chance.
What do you mean complete chance? It was the first page. He is mounting her, and
that's
she has her
like
arms wrapped around him.
Anyway, I thought it was sweet. And Charlie, we're talking about Healer of the Shadow Hero steamship title that I thought was really good. I don't know if you've read it.
Is there a volume 2?
Volume 2
Oh my god, you
is
actually
on
see
its
her
way.
boobs. He's suck. What's this? I can't read it. What is it?
That is Monthly,
Monthly
in the Garden
Is-
with my landlord.
Is this a GL?
It is. Not that much.
Monthly in the garden with my landlord.
Yes. It's about this woman who moves in with, she moves into a house and the owner of the house, the landlord, lives there as well, like in an attic room.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of strange. And she finds out later that the landlord is actually like an idol who's run away from being, she doesn't want to be famous anymore.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
just wants to live in the country, and they become close, and it's really sweet, and I really like it. That's volume 3. I like the cover.
We said about GL, and Liddy comes out of the woodwork out of nowhere.
He was summoned.
GL is the equivalent Caitlin's isekai. You say the word isekai.
So she popped up when you started talking about Ben and Overlord. Then we moved into Mutt that she liked, and then GL and Liddy appeared.
What happens? Some
Yep.
people have their keywords, they have their trigger words.
Good time.
By that time I said, if you talk about the value of how much you spend on manga as well, that will also summon Caitlin. Like if you talk about cheap manga, she'll be like, oh, cheap manga, let me hear about it. Come and tell me, what'd you get? Or if you talk about something that you overspent on, or how much you spent on one singular volume,
Yeah.
she'll also come out and
Like that
Laugh
expensive
at
volume that you bought. What was that again? How much did you pay?
very magic. This is also very much, you are into like sex. In
That
your-
that one is super wholesome. Does it have a parental advisory thing on the front? I can't imagine it does.
Parental advisory. Yeah, it does.
Mature. I swear this series didn't start mature. It's very wholesome. Very magic. And I can't really get, this is volume 11, so it would be very spoilery, but something happened in the last volume that was
Oh, don't
very-
talk about the spoiler then.
Well, no, I'm not going to say. I'm
But
just going to say that...
what's the premise?
So-
When everyone he touches, he can read
No.
their mind.
Well, I can't. Spoilers. Yes. Everyone he touches, he can read their mind. So you'll have to read it. It's quite a quick read. It's
You
really
see
sweet.
nothing. It's Square. Is this Square Enix? Of course, it's Square Enix. It's non-existent. It's on like 3 pieces of paper. No wonder it takes thing to read. I hate Square Enix sometimes, man.
No.
The quality is really good.
Some of they've got some of the best series going. Shall we list
Apothecary
them off?
Diaries.
Yeah, Ice Guy and the Cool Girl.
Ice Guy and the Cool Girl. Yep.
That one.
Sweet.
Now I'm gonna have to look at it.
All Metal. Hardcore,
My Dress
Hardcore.
Up Darling.
Mm,
That's not super skinny, and that is so good.
yeah.
You love a bit of.
MDD.
Yep.
MDD. You give it a read? I'll give it a read.
Yeah.
The Cherry Magic.
Yeah, it is.
Volume 10. Delicious and Dungeon. This is complete at 14, correct?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm really just asking in
can't
general.
find volume 9. He saw it one day, decided not to pick it up, and now it's out of stock everywhere.
Yeah, that time, Sparrow, that I streamed in Traveling Man, they had it, and I didn't pick it up. You told me to pick it up, but I didn't pick it up.
Why?
Money?
Smoking Behind the Supermarket is also Square Enix, and that's a really chunky volume.
Did you finish it?
I have like a chapter left. I don't really want to share my thoughts.
You don't really like it?
I didn't say that.
But that basically, you saying you don't want to share your thoughts means that you haven't enjoyed it as much as everybody else has enjoyed it. Or me, for example.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it, yeah. I thought it was really good. But like what it is, it's not like amazing. I think it's really good though. Really wholesome, really sweet. I like it.
I would like a little bit more from it. I will read the
I
next
don't. I
volume.
generally don't think you're going to get anything more.
Yeah.
I don't think there will be much more.
I've
to
been
it.
a bit sad about it then, because first of all, how much of an idiot is the guy to not know who she is? And okay, that's like a fun gimmick, but now I'm
Yeah.
nearly at the end and he hasn't figured it out yet.
I think-
of the first volume.
I think that will be the
Yeah, I will
gag.
hide in the corner.
That is the gag. That is the hook. That's why you read it.
How many volumes is it going to be?
I don't
know
know.
volume
It's
3's
not-
out.
It's only been out for like a couple of years, not a few, a couple. It won an award last year.
Did it? I really
Yeah.
like series with like short episodic like chapters like that. I get a lot from just like the really basic conversations. I love
Yeah.
that normally, but there's something about this I haven't like loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been okay. I haven't loved it. Have
Yeah.
I enjoyed it? I've kept reading, so I haven't
You've enjoyed it enough?
disliked it. But yeah,
I
I think
think-
I think it's been too hyped up, and
I
now I've
think
got to
your
it, and I'm
opinion
like,
is valid,
Yeah.
and you are not wrong.
I'm just a bit sad. I really wanted to like it.
It's okay, Frodo. Volume, whatever this is, of Shaman King. I still haven't read it. I still haven't finished completing it. I did want to complete this by the end of the year and read it. I don't think that's going to happen. Most of my resolutions are not going to happen. I think the only one I'm going to be able to do is collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Check. Second half, read it in progress. That's the only thing I'm going to do. I need 50% of my collection read.
That was a ridiculous thing to say you were going to do.
Like over nearly 600 volumes this year.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have. Volume 4 of Summer Hikaru Died. Has anyone read this? Because I am behind on volume. I think I'm volume 3 and volume 4. I don't know if you'd like this one too.
Not on my immediate read list.
It's really good. Sean King, he was reading it and said it was really good. He gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars.
I've heard it's got like a horror element, and I
quite-
don't know that I would
It is
particularly
such
like
a
it.
small part of it. It's more mystery
I like
than
a mystery.
horror. You know how like
Is it creepy?
Yeah, there's a couple of pages that are quite creepy, but then Dunderdun can sometimes be creepy for like
was just
for like a page
bonkers.
or a panel. It is bonkers, yeah. But sometimes the aliens or the yokai that you see be quite intimidating, quite scary looking, creepy, if you want to call it that. But Hikaru's really good. It's really character driven, and I think you would like it.
As it's at 4, I could probably
You could read
give
the
it a
first
go
You
and
could read the
feel-
first volume and feel it. Yeah.
yeah. More light horror. The
Yeah.
only horror I've read, and I don't know if it's really classed as a horror, is Happiness. And I can't tell you how uncomfortable I felt reading that series. And
It's
it wasn't just the uncomfortableness of a Shuzo Oshimi series. It was the uncomfortableness of the graphic
Yeah, it is quite
images.
graphic. I was going to say
I was
this
like,
doesn't have that.
I was creeped out. I couldn't stop reading it. Could not put it down. Had to read the whole thing in like a day. But I was so uncomfortable. And it was like the goriness of it. I'm a bit of a wimp, I think.
This isn't as gory.
Not like that.
They also have like one page maybe of a little bit of not gore, but like unsettling imagery, and that's around it.
Charlie said it's a compare it to an Oshimi level of creep.
Yes,
Oh,
but-
see, I'm
but not-
tempted.
but-
Anything I hear that's like a bit.
But nowhere near as gruesome,
Gruesome.
as Happiness. Maybe as
that was next level.
maybe as uncomfortable as reading like Blood on the Tracks or something. Not as traumatizing, but it gives you that kind of same.
I do love a bit of
feeling.
trauma.
And then Zoe found for £1. This is what is this again? The girl I saved
on the
on
train.
the train
I can't
turned
read
out
it.
to be my childhood friend. Volume 2 because it was 99p.
And then he told
can't
me as I
remember-
came out the shop, oh yeah, I read volume 1. I hated it. So I was like, okay, I'm glad I've
alright.
only paid 99p for
I
it.
didn't hate it.
He disliked it, and it is on the unhaul pile. So literally,
I'm going to read volume 1.
they'll be going.
Volume 2, sorry.
they'll be going on vintage
No, I'll read volume 2.
for £2.
It's not terrible. I just think like many generic romance series, once you've read one and consumed maybe a couple more, they're all kind of the same. If it doesn't have a hook or anything interesting, the interesting part is that it's his childhood friend. That's as far as the interest
I might
goes.
try volume 1. Just because you didn't like it doesn't mean I won't like it.
Of course, yeah, exactly. It is heavily shonen.
You totally put me off. Yeah, oh, that was what it was. You said it was
it's
heavy
shonen.
shonen,
It's
romance,
shonen,
and I
yeah.
was like,
Like Blue Box, for example, fantastic compared to that.
But we haven't picked any more up. Why?
Probably just because I'd already read up to volume 10, and when I picked up volume 1, I thought I'm not going to reread it again. But now I'm at a point. It's been like 2 years since I last read it, or a year and a half. So I would like to read it again. And we've just.
I
got
would
to
like to
volume
read
t-
it,
I think
'cause
we've
I've
just
heard
got to
good
volume 8 or 9 of Blue Box. I think.
More. Do you want a drink?
Please,
Do you want some more?
would you mind? Thank you. I know I'm fine. Thank you. Snacky. Yeah. How many volumes is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Did anyone guess 13? 13 volumes. I don't think anyone did. Sarah guessed 12. Very close. Very close, Sarah. 7, 24, 15, 19, 6, 28, 7, 12. No 13s. Nobody guessed 13. You're not sure how you feel about Blue Box? It drags a bit for me. I think that statement holds true. It is in Weekly Shonen Jump, so they do want it to go for as long as it remains popular. And it is, at the moment, no, Witch Watch is still running, I think. Born, are you there in the background? Are you still listening? Witch Watch and Blue Box, I think, are the only romance series in Shonen Jump at the moment. So they don't have any reason to get rid of it. They want representation of all kind of genres. Thank you very much for the water. But yeah, it will get to a point where the romance will just, I don't know, it will need to come to a conclusion.
We talking about?
Blue Box. It's been going on for quite some time now. And I'm saying how it's the only romance shonen, in Shonen Jump. So they kind of want representation.
Yeah.
I just don't think that with the way Shonen Jump is at the moment, with everything like not cancelling, ending, they'll get rid of it anytime soon. They'll keep it, and it will just dip at some point. I reckon I was really invested in the first like 8 volumes. So you're talking like well over 100 chapters. I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah.
Like the connection between the two characters. There's not a lot of like inner monologue. You know, like in Shoujo, you get a lot of inner monologue from the heroine.
Most of it.
Yeah, you don't get that a lot. It's more the camaraderie between the two main characters.
I have read the first volume. I did read it. Thought it was okay.
There's a new one. Oh, none of you read that. Very big standard. Yeah? It's been a while since I've read any Shonen Jump. Next time someone will guess it. No, they won't. They will never guess it. Ever. Alright, we're switching. Switching. Need an opening theme song. Hey, look, this is the thumbnail. Have you seen the thumbnail?
Bad photo.
Yeah, it's not a fact. It's a good photo. You only have good photos.
Absolutely don't.
Yeah, you do. Only good photos.
Went through like quite a few photos in his phone recently, and most of them I'm like mid eating something, like either with my mouth open or like halfway blinking, and he keeps all the photos. Like, it's awful. So cringe. I'm so unphotogenic. Obviously, I was posing for that photo.
Beautiful. Yeah, this is the thumbnail that I'm using.
Anyway.
This is the reason why everyone's here. For you. Everyone's here for
Because they
you.
all saw Kyo.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
That's why everyone's here. She is glowing, literally. See? You're glowing. Glowing with beauty and pride and wonderful.
I might have to get you to make my thumbnails for YouTube, because
I don't make thumbnails. I
just-
don't do stuff like that.
you just did that. You do it all the time.
Such a cute thumbnail. His best creation. Well, thank you. I try and, take pride in my work, but man is only as good as his. Trying to find the words to say something. Going, aw, I can't think of it right now.
Oh.
You're beautiful. You're stunning. I have great work in front of me, and I can't make any better. I just stick two things together: fruits basket.
Okay,
and
people
Zowie.
are puking up. Just keep going.
All right,
Come
let's go. Okay, I need to. Favorite song? What's your favorite video game? Um,
I don't know if it's my favorite, but yeah, you're not bad there.
I'm okay. Right, today we will decide who knows Dragon Ball Zowie's preference in men. Me or you?
Is it a you versus them thing?
Well, it was going to be, but there's so many options now.
I feel like you
I
just
don't,
you're gonna get it anyway.
I don't have.
How
that
many did I give you?
many.
Did you do? Oh yeah. You do them in that order.
No. Actually, I'm just gonna do.
Okay.
I'll do this one. I'll do this. Okay. Similar to the waifu guesser, Zoe has picked a bunch of fictional male characters that she fawns over. I don't know who her favorite best boy is in a lot of the shonen and shoujo that she reads. So today we're going to find out. What?
I'm guessing she has a thing for Maris Piper. I actually genuinely love potatoes in pretty much every format. Like, love them. But
Physical, with skin on, wearing clothes, slightly furry, nicely freshly washed. You didn't say that with a lot of confidence.
yes, love potatoes. And I just happened to find a potato in human form.
Next video will be photos of bald guys seen from above.
I think I could do it, you know.
No. I don't think so.
I think I could do it.
Okay, so we're going to start off with Zoe's favorite manga series of all time.
Can I just state a very obvious fact about this one?
They can't see it yet.
Okay.
See this here?
Yeah,
This
that's
is
what they can see. Okay. Who knows what my favorite series of all time is?
We've
Other
got
than-
Charlie here,
Other
so
than Charlie.
all right, let's
Ready?
go.
Go.
Fruits basket.
Okay, the obvious fact that I'm stating is that everybody knows who my husbando is from Fruits Basket. The main guy. Everybody knows. I
It's Kyo.
love Kyo so much. I have a shrine to Kyo over here, but there are other great guys in Fruits Basket, so I thought I'd maybe pick my second fave. Charlie, you're not allowed to play.
This is second favorites. Charlie, if you do know, Jeremy, you know that is not fair. Because everyone will just follow Charlie. Right, so similar to what I did, I would like you to give us a brief, non-spoiler introduction to these characters, as if nobody knows them. Do not go into it doesn't need to be like a 5-minute explanation of the character. The rough personality traits, and try and sound as enthusiastic for each one of them to not give it away. Because I generally don't know who your second would be. Start off
I'm
with
interested that they're already guessing.
start off with Hattori, please.
Okay, Hattori is one of the older characters in the series. He's not that old, he's like 28, but he's one of the older characters. And he is very considerate of everyone. He kind of would put everyone else before him, put everyone else's feelings before his.
Yeah.
He would do anything for anyone, no matter what.
Good.
Ayame is like, I was gonna say the Joker of the series, but there is a few
Joker is in like Batman or is in like class clown?
like kind of class clown, but he's also like super intelligent. He's really funny. He can be serious, and he's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
He does not care what anybody else thinks like about him. He cares a lot about his family. Like he cares a lot about his brother. He would become very serious
Yeah.
to kind of stand up for him. Haru is kind of seen as like a little bit of a bad boy, but if you really know who he is and what he's like,
He's a big softie.
I wouldn't say he's a big softie, but
Is he like a Ferrero Rocher? Hard and jagged on the outside, but soft and creamy on the inside.
that is the perfect description
Ferrero
of what he is.
Rocher.
Yeah. Shigure is kind of hard to describe because he is a joker as well.
Right.
Shigure, Ayame, and Hattori are all the same age and they grew up together. They're very close.
I was going to say he's the same age as Hattori, isn't he?
Yeah, and Ayame. They
Yeah.
are all same age. And he is very much, he will joke around. He will make people feel uncomfortable.
Yep.
He also has a serious side, but I don't know. Some people don't like him because of that.
Okay.
It doesn't put me off him. Like,
No?
I really like that he has that kind of darker side to him.
Okay. Last one?
Omiji is adorable. He is so like lovable. He's kind. He cares too much about everyone. He's super sweet.
Yeah.
And I think everyone thinks he's like really young, but he's the same age as Haru. He's only a year younger than like the main three.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him grow up to be like the most lovely person.
Okay. I'm going to put a poll without Momoji because I have a feeling it's not Momoji. Is that right?
Okay.
I'm going to put up a quick poll because I can only do up to five. Up to four.
Okay.
Four
That was my
options.
bad. I gave you way too
That's
many
okay.
people.
I didn't specify, to be fair.
Yeah.
I want to say not Momoji because he's
Momiji.
Momiji because he's really Luigi. Is that why you Luigi?
What?
Luigi.
Luigi.
Momiji.
Yeah, they
He's
sound the
really
same.
he's really young.
He's not.
Is he not? How
He's
old
not.
is he?
I think
He
he's
looks like a little baby.
to start the series. I'm sure like Toru and Kyo and Yuki are 16 and Haru and Momiji are 15, I think. Only a year younger.
Right. Okay.
If it's a poll, can I play? Yes, you can play in the poll.
Yeah, you can play in the poll. No, you can't play. In the
He's
poll.
he's not loads younger, and he actually, his backstory is so sad. He's got like, they all have a horrendously sad backstory. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's the most depressing series ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting.
All right, I'm gonna go and put Shiguri for my vote. It looks like it's a tie between Shiguri and Hattori, so I'm gonna run one more poll. One for
Nobody liking Haru.
Hattori.
He's like such a
To be
popular
fair,
character.
Once it's done, it might even be Haru. Can I have the order in which you first meet these characters? Oh wait, wrong one. I put the wrong guy. Sorry. What is the order that Haru meets them? Not Haru.
Haru.
Toru meets them.
I think she meets Hattori first, then Momiji, Haru. Oh, Shigure first. And
Yeah.
Hattori. Sorry, I just assume because she ended up living.
Yeah.
Hattori, Momiji, Haru, Yami.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Shigure.
Shigure. Lots of people like Haru. He's a really likable character, and he's very devoted to Rin. And
Yeah.
you've not read that far, so I don't want to spoilers.
You're very good at spoiling things.
Do you remember anything I've said?
Yeah. Well, I've read half the series, so I remember all the characters now.
You've read half the series. over a year ago.
I remember all the characters. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Pick that back up then, don't.
Next year, April. We'll finish off the rest of it.
Okay.
Mancat likes horror.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was-
My favorite is Tori.
And what? Who are you picking though? Who? Picking for me?
For you, Shiguri. And it looks like they have done the same. Who is your favorite?
It is Hattori.
No way!
He's on my shelf. I don't know how you didn't know.
Oh, is he?
That's how Charlie knows.
There's so much
She
Kyo, though.
Hattori, he's just such a beautiful person, and he would like the things he's done and given up for other people. Oh, I just can't even. He's just beautiful,
Okay.
and I just love him.
Right.
I do love Sugar. I love them all. That's why I put them all on there.
Right, next we are doing Yona. Yona of the Dawn. There are 6 characters in this. There's a lot to go through.
There is, and I feel like you haven't read that far in, and I can't explain too much about the characters.
You don't need to explain like what they are and who they are, just their personality traits.
Okay.
Really, it's not about the story. It's about them as people.
Kind of about the story, though.
You do your best without spoiling like the intricacies of Yona.
So I can't do this one.
Okay, just talk about their personalities then.
Okay.
Do you know how to not spoil things?
Who here hasn't read Yona or watched the anime?
A lot of people, probably.
Okay.
Because I'm only 4 volumes deep.
Okay.
Currently reading volume 5.
Parker looks hot. You're damn right he is. He's
I think
beautiful.
they all look. I think a lot of them are attractive.
They are all beautiful.
Some
let's
of them
just say.
become more attractive when you find out what they do for
Yes.
Yona. I
Okay,
find.
and that is partly why my decision is what it is. But okay. Suwon, you meet in the first volume and you immediately find out. So this is not a spoiler. It's a volume 1 spoiler if you haven't read it or watched it.
I think it's like okay to spoil this part because it's like more of about the premise.
He is a bad guy. He does something bad and Yona is in love with him initially.
He is Yona's cousin.
He's Yona's cousin and she's in love with him.
That's the weird thing. But then I guess
and
it is set in such a time
he does
period.
something
It's okay.
horrendous.
Let's
To
not
be
talk
fair,
about that.
can we talk?
That's
Can we just
irrelevant.
for a
That's
second?
That's irrelevant.
Not.
He's a bad guy. That's all
Yeah,
we need to
yeah.
know.
No, I'm not talking about that. Like, even in this day, you're allowed to marry your cousin. Like, I realize it's weird, but like, that's not. You know, it is what it is. It's still legal now, for some reason. Anyway. Suwon
Cousins.
is Yona's cousin. Stop thinking about your cousin.
Oh.
And he does something really bad. He is very, very beautiful. And as the series progresses, I feel like a lot of people would change how they feel about him when they know more about him. But he has done this really bad thing. No spoilers.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Sheena is a beautiful soul. He was born. Can I say?
No. Personality traits. That's not a
Okay.
personality trait.
He is like a tortured soul and he is basically abandoned and raised alone. He doesn't really know how to communicate well with people. And when he has communicated in the past, he's kind of been shunned, like ignored, pushed away. He does have a squirrel. Ow is the cutest squirrel. Does that could be used as a bonus? Like he's beautiful. He's such a cute little squirrel. And he is very protective of his friends. And I really like that about him.
Okay.
Also, he's got beautiful blue hair and beautiful blue eyes.
Next.
Okay. Jeha is the oldest of the group. So he's kind of like, again, he is kind of like more of a protector. He likes to think he's looking over everybody. He wants to make sure that everyone is safe. And because he is the oldest, he feels like he should be the sacrifice if anything is to go wrong. So he would literally put his life on the line for these people. And he's also kind of fun and yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hack.
Hack is. They are all, in a way, they are all protectors.
He is the.
He is
though.
the protector. He's the hot guy on the cover. Like he is everything to Yona. Of all the guys, I think everybody is rooting for Hack and Yona.
Mm-hmm.
I'm struggling not to spoil all of this. And who has food? He has food. Food is always appealing to me. I have love in my eyes. Yeah. Everybody loves Hack. He is a protector. He also kind of like makes fun of Yona and like
He's like a brother.
he treats her like a kid,
Yeah.
even though he's only like a year or two older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Zeno.
Zeno?
Is it Zeno?
I don't know.
I say Zeno,
Well.
but I say a lot of stuff wrong.
Well, I'm wrong. We're not Japanese, but
Yeah. Okay. I can't spoil anything for, but the reason that he is so good. Help me out, Sparrow.
I believe you can find the words.
Spaz will help. He, again,
You're telling me you can't say anything about his personality?
he's fun. He makes, in the darkest of times, he makes everyone smile. He is the sunshine. He brings the sunshine to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is what I can say about his personality that I love about him. No matter what hardships he's gone through, he is so positive all the time.
Yeah.
And it's so inspiring.
Has he had a hard time?
He's had a hard time. Everyone's had a hard time in this series.
I thought that was Fruits Basket.
I like the depressing series.
Now, is it Gigi or is it Kiji? Because when I looked online, it said Gigi, but you wrote down Kiji.
Yeah, I think it's pronounced
Gigi.
because I didn't watch the anime. I read it. Obviously, you sometimes read it differently.
Yeah.
You pronounce it differently. He is, I think, initially, he's very lovely with Yona, but he's also quite standoffish with the other guys because he kind of thinks that they shouldn't be around her. He wants to make sure that she's not around.
He's like a tsundere.
Lecherous man.
No, not really, because he loves the girl, but he just doesn't like everyone else.
Yeah.
He's not horrible.
You know
to
that he
Yona.
initially he cares
He's like
about
Sanji.
her. Kinda.
And everyone else is Zoro.
Yes. Okay, now go guess. I shouldn't have picked this series. I have to say it was super hard to pick shoujo series with more than one or two males for this quiz because a lot of the series I read, there's one or two guys, and it's really obvious who I would pick. So that's why I went for this series, but it is hard to talk about it without spoiling it. 40 volumes in, it's tough.
Okay, I'm going to put the ones that I've seen people put in chat.
Okay.
They've said Huck, Zeno, oh, thank you. J-Hub.
I kind of want my answer to be all of them.
That's a cop-out.
It is. It is. I know what my actual answer is.
What is happening? I
Chat.
broke it. I broke the chat. What is happening? You guys still there? Chat has disappeared. Oh no, it's popped up again. I don't know, it just disappeared for some reason. It should still be there.
I think
People
it looks like it's a little. Oh, what that thing is. What the?
You voted but it didn't work?
He broke the
Still
ball
here?
in
Alright,
the
let me-
ball and do it again.
That's annoying. Where is... Right. Sheena... Beha...
Oh, it did work. Look, that's popped up.
Has popped up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I'm doing it again anyway.
Vote again, people.
Huck. And... These are the 4 that I saw in chat the most. The only Blu-ray is actually £16. That's pretty cheap. Blu-rays are so expensive. You ever been to HMV? Like, tried to look at the Blu-ray section? They're expensive.
I don't often go to HMV. There was a time in my life I'd be there every Saturday, but
They sometimes have
no
manga.
longer. Yeah, it's usually.
Caitlin manga.
I was not going to say that, but yes. Isekai stuff.
Anime is really good.
You know what? I actually did watch the first episode of the anime and I watched it with the English dub and it was horrible.
Yeah.
The voices were horrible. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to read the manga instead. And then did that.
All right.
What we're looking like.
11 people
Ooh.
have voted. Most people have voted Huck. I also was going to go Huck. But I might change my mind actually to the squirrel dude, Sheena. Only because he is now my favorite. He's
Pew,
my
pew.
favorite at the moment.
Yeah.
Plus he has a squirrel. Extra points for squirrel. No joking.
Yeah, he's absolutely amazing.
I think Sheena is my favorite.
Yeah, he's good, yeah.
Huck, I think, yeah, it's just everyone's default.
Hack
Kind
is,
of like,
Hack, it's like,
kind of like One Piece. Like everyone just loves Luffy.
yeah,
Who's your favorite second character?
yeah.
You know, a lot of people similar to like, probably won't get it, but when people say, what's your favorite Final Fantasy? Most people say Final Fantasy 7. I feel like by default, everyone likes that one. You have to say what your next
If you
one
say
is.
so. Yeah.
Well, everyone loves Luffy, don't they?
Yeah, of course they do. He's the
That-
main character.
Yeah.
That would be like people saying, oh, I love Yona of the Dawn, but I hate Yona. Reading it for?
I'm trying to think of a series where I don't like the main character.
Well, I certainly wouldn't still have it on my shelf. I mean,
Most
it
of-
would definitely be under the desk.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go Sheena. Who is it?
It's Zeno.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
is
is.
it?
And I can't tell you why.
Oh, okay. Zeno is your favorite character.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure who guessed Zeno, 25% people did. Is that right?
It says 25% of people. There are 11 people. 50%.
Because I have posted about this before on Instagram. Like, oh no, it says 17%.
Oh, sorry, 12%. Yeah, so 2 people probably. 50% was Hack, so that's 6.
He's also on the shelf, yeah.
He's also on the
Along with Sheena, so like I totally get why you went for that one. Yeah. If you know, you know. Like, I just.
shelf. Manga can't guess right as well.
Yeah, because she knows.
Because she knows.
She knows.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to reading it and finding out why Zeno is your favorite character. And it's not Hack. Was it Hack at one point?
Oh, I mean, I love. Can I just say, I love all of these characters so much.
Yeah.
And like, there's not much in it. Zeno and then Hack and Sheena are like just under there, and then JR and I'm not gonna lie,
He's not on there.
not really for me. But I mean, yeah. Spoilers. I can't talk about it.
Right, next is going to be a little bit different.
yeah, had to be creative with this.
As Zoe said, she doesn't have a lot of males to choose from a lot of the shoujo that she reads. Obviously, most of the time, you have the main lead and maybe one other character. And there's normally like a few other boys that will show up, but they're like
There's like side
tertiary.
characters.
Is there a word? So you have the main character, secondary characters, like tertiary characters. What's the word for like the fourth person who's just there in the background?
Background characters.
It's just a background character?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we've done, we have Mika Yamamori, who has written In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, Daytime Shooting Star, and Tsubaki Cho.
And I have narrowed it
Was that
down.
right? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've narrowed it down. So most of these are everyone's husbandos, but I've
of course.
picked between them.
Between the three
Which
series.
was very, very hard to do.
Because two of these are from the same series. I haven't read Daytime Shooting Star. So Satsuki and Daiki are both from Daytime Shooting
Shisho
Star.
and Mamura
All right,
is what we, generally it's the last name. But anyway.
Sorry. I thought it was on first name basis, but well, whatever.
Yeah. So they are from Daytime Shooting Star.
Go on.
Kohaku-
Tell them to me. Do the Daytime Shooting Stars first.
Okay. Again, do I have to do it without spoiling?
Yes, just do it. Can't you just do it from like the first volume?
Spoiler in the first volume? Like you know what it's about?
No.
Do you guys know what it's about?
Personality traits.
Okay.
Go. Zoe has a really hard time of she's not a good liar. So when she talks about something, her face tells all. She's also not very good at allowing things to slide. So for example, if you say, "Oh, I really like this character," her comment would be something along the lines of or not gonna last long. Implying that one, the character dies, two, the character isn't actually a nice person. And it's normally one of those two things.
Why do you know this about me?
Zoe's just not very good at explaining things unless she's explaining the whole thing. But please.
Yeah.
Shishio.
He is the teacher
Oh, wow.
at the high school.
Okay.
He is very likable, obviously attractive, younger teacher. So like a lot of the girls like him.
Mm-hmm.
And
So the main character also.
Yeah.
Do Mamura for us, please.
Mamura is at the start of the series, he has like a phobia of girls, so he like can't speak to them when he's near them. He like gets all embarrassed and he's very sweet and shy, and you're not sure if he's a little bit like grumpy, like because you don't know that it's because he's like scared to talk to girls, so he comes across like a little bit rude almost, but he's just very shy and sweet. And as you get to know him more, you realize that he's like so caring, considerate, and he just wants the best for the people he is friends with and cares for.
Okay.
Did I do that without spoiling anything?
Yeah.
Yay!
I mean, I don't really know the context, so that's perfect. I kind of get a good idea of what he's like.
Okay.
So it gives me a good idea
Okay, well,
if you like him or not.
Shisho, in that case, kind of doesn't care what anybody thinks.
Okay.
And he's definitely not shy around girls.
Okay. Ichimura.
He is
In the Clear Moonlit Dusk.
in the Clear Moonlit Dusk, which I think is your favorite. Well, you have only read that of this mangaka, but you have really, really loved it. He is considered like the other prince of the school. He is very attractive. Many of the girls think so. He is also very straightforward and direct with how he feels and what he thinks about things. And he's just captivating. Like, he sees this girl. Spoiler if you haven't read it.
It's about him. It's not about the spoilers and stuff.
He sees someone and he wants them to know I'm feeling this about, like, this is how I feel about you. And, you know, he's just very direct and honest and open. And I like really like that about him. He's very confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this Ibi Kuno?
Akatsuki.
Okay. First name basis now, okay.
He is a novelist.
Okay.
He is 27 or 28. And he is quite grumpy. He doesn't really look after himself. He doesn't really take care of himself very well. He gets kind of caught up in his work and he kind of ignores the outside world. He kind of is a bit of a shut-in.
Yep.
And he is brought out of his shell a little bit by somebody. And a character.
Okay.
He's not as grumpy as he first appears.
As he first appears. Okay.
I love them all so much. I just have to put it out there.
I think Ichimura might be a bit too confident and not straight-laced, like straightforward for you to like him more than the others. It sounds like you might not like the teacher as much because you spoke a lot more highly of Mamura. My bet is between Katsuki and Mamura. And I don't know. You yourself are quite reserved at times. I don't know if you see yourself in Akatsuki, which sometimes makes you more attracted to a character. If you see yourself in them, I know it does for me sometimes. You can relate to them a little bit more. But I'm gonna go for Mamura personally. A little bit.
The poll says Akatsuki.
Why do you limit to shoujo? So Zoe's predominant.
It's mostly what I read.
It's mostly what she reads. She hasn't read a lot of shonen, and if she has, she can't really form an opinion. I will say we do have only 2 shonens, only 3 more panels left after this. 2 of them will be shonen. So there will be shonen, but there won't be things like One Punch Man and stuff like that. She's only read like volume 1.
One Punch Man was stupid.
She's read a little bit of Bleach, but it's been a long time since she's read it. She's watched no Naruto, Vinland Saga, Dorohedoro.
Yeah, I'll put them on the list.
She's not really into reading those kind of things. And I feel like some of the ones you have read, like Spy Family, there's only like one guy.
Yeah, that's the thing I struggled with.
You
like
know.
finding series with multiple characters for the
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right, it looks like 13 people have guessed, and most of them have picked Katsuki, which is completely different to my Mamura. Who is it?
It is Mamura.
It is Mamura.
It is.
Yeah!
This was, I have to say again, I love all of these. That was really, really close because Akatsuki is super close, number 2, but I haven't finished reading Tsubaki-cho, and
I think you can form a good opinion on.
You
of a
can,
character
but I
without
think there's a lot.
finishing
There's
it.
still a lot. I'm only halfway through. There's a lot of potential for the development to
Yeah.
change the character to change.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that I love Mamura from the second I see him, right until the very end, and I love that series so much, and it's so underrated, and I recommend people do it if you like Shoujo. But they're also good.
I've only read In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, and Ichimura does it for me.
Yeah, he's very, very likable.
Yeah, I like their whole dynamic because they are very similar to A Sign of Affection. They're very open with what they want and their concerns, and they're both open to like listening to like their troubles. Like, oh, this boy approached you. This made me feel like this. Okay, thanks for letting me know that.
Yeah.
He's this person. This is what he means to me, and it's important that I stay in contact with this person. Or, you know, I'm sorry, it feels like that. This person doesn't actually mean anything. I'll let him know that he needs to step back. And blah,
That's
blah, blah.
kind of her style. Like, she's
Yeah.
not like a completely, like, you know, lack of communication causing all the drama.
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah,
about
yeah.
her series. I have to say, my first read through of Daytime Shooting Star, I was totally team
Yeah.
to start with. Yeah. So I don't dislike him. I know I didn't like rave about him there. It's hard to say anything without spoiling it.
All right. This will be the last shoujo one. We've done another manga. This is Aoi Sakasaka. How do you say her name?
Io Sakisaka.
Io Sakisaka. What series has she done?
So she has done Strobe Edge,
Strobe Edge.
Al Horror Ride,
Yep.
Love Me Not,
Yep.
and she's now doing Sakura Saku. But I
Sakura
haven't
Saku.
included any Sakura Saku because I've only read one volume. So.
Okay.
So these are a mixture from
A horror ride.
our Strobe Edge first, the top.
All right.
Strobe Edge.
Okay.
Then Love Me Not, and Our Horror Ride. I've just got the one.
I'll just the one.
Pick.
Okay.
I did have like 7 on this list, and I had to scale it back a little bit.
No, hop it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
Okay, Ando.
Yep. Endo.
Yeah, the first guy. He is a total player. He like has multiple women on the go all the time initially,
Yeah.
and is very like confident with women, confident in himself, but really like changes his ways when he finds someone he genuinely thinks he cares about, and really goes out of his way to prove that he will be like faithful and devoted. And I really like that about him. He's got like, at first you think, is he just a bit of a scumbag? But actually he's got like a lot going for him.
Okay.
And he's very, he becomes very lovable.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to keep that like initial dislike
Yeah.
about him.
Okay.
Ren?
Ren?
So Ren is also in the same series.
Yeah.
He is very reserved at first. He is basically the school prince. He has multiple girls telling him every single day, like, you know, will you be my
They love you,
boyfriend?
yeah.
I love you. And he's always very, very considerate when he lets them down. He doesn't give them a reason why, or maybe he does. I don't know if he says he's got a girlfriend, but he actually has got a girlfriend
Okay.
outside of the school. And basically he makes sure that even though spoilers, he is very considerate towards her feelings, regardless of how he really feels about the relationship he's in. He always puts everybody else before him.
Okay.
So he will be miserable to make sure that everybody else is happy,
Okay.
which is very sad, also very sweet.
How about
So
Kazuomi?
sweet. He is like the guy next door. So this is Love Me Not. He's like the guy next door, like grown up with someone and like kind of stereotypical, is in love with the girl next door. But when he finds out she doesn't feel the same, is very respectful and helps her to like move on.
It sounds like Iosaki Saka likes respectful men.
I mean, there's negative points probably to all of them. Like you
Yeah.
have to just delve into the story.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, there are love triangles in every single one of these. There's
Of course,
love
yeah.
squares, love quadrangles, whatever you want to call them.
Quadrangle.
Like,
What's a
yeah,
quadrangle?
I don't know. Like there's multiple. Don't Google it.
Go on, give me Rio.
Rio is hard to describe without spoiling it. He is, I think he just takes a while to warm up
Okay.
to, but again, very dedicated once he has finalized his like feelings in his own mind. But before he gets to that point, kind of can maybe be a little bit like blunt,
Right. Okay.
but more because he doesn't want to let somebody kind of lead somebody on. But yeah, spoil. Oh.
Okay.
He's not a bad character. He's not as considerate as some of the other characters. He very much kind of thinks about what he wants more than like
Everybody else.
Yeah.
Because he puts himself first.
Yeah.
How about Ko?
Ko is kind of similar to Ren in that he will put other people before him. He is less considerate of others because he kind of, when he wants something, he goes for it, maybe without thinking, and then deals with the consequences, the fallout, and then kind of backtracks and like thinks, right, actually, I shouldn't have done that, and this is where I should, I should have done this initially, and I wouldn't have hurt as many people, or I wouldn't have. But he is a nice guy, and you just want him to be happy.
Okay.
But yeah, he has unfortunate circumstances surrounding him, and yeah. But yeah, he's like the main heartthrob of our horror ride.
This is a hard one. They all sound very similar.
I mean, not gonna lie, seeing them all on the page, they all look very similar.
Oh yeah, I guess that's the art style.
That's three
isn't
different
it?
series.
of the mangaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, three of them look the three with dark hair all look kind of, actually Ren and Ko both look very similar.
Yeah.
Kazumi looks a lot younger than, his face is more rounded. Okay. This is a hard one. I think I'm gonna see, none of them have any like standout features where they are all very similar, and I feel like your connection will be your reason for it will be because of spoilers that you can't probably talk about so much.
Not really. I've talked about like
the parts that you do like.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard because this particular mangaka is very drama driven. Like the stories are very like
Yeah.
dramatic. You haven't read any, have you?
I haven't read any of these, no.
No.
All right, I'm gonna.
You're in for a treat.
I think. I think the relationship also has to be considered as well. I think like Ren, for example, who has a girlfriend, you said, outside of school. But then he is very considerate, you said. Thinking maybe it won't be him. I think maybe I want to say Kazumi for me. Oh, I have done the poll for these guys. All right, I have to get rid of a guy. I'm going to get rid of Ando. Because yes, he has a turnaround arc. But it sounds like, I don't know about you, but I feel like if someone is a certain way, I will forgive them. However, the fact that they are that way will affect my opinion of them. So the fact that he's like a player, maybe that's something that isn't really attractive for you. Yeah, I'm doing a poll now. I just need, because I can only do 5 options.
He's
so
trying to limit.
I'm trying to limit
to 4 first.
Yeah, I'm trying to limit to 4.
I didn't think this would be hard. I thought you would just kind of like.
No, this one has been hard. Right, I'm gonna.
This one is hard as well to describe them without giving a little bit of more background.
Yeah,
I think.
I am gonna put. Make it easier. I don't think. Okay. Could you eliminate one of them?
Kazuomi.
I was gonna say Kazuomi.
No, I'm gonna take him out.
Okay, well now I have no idea. Ando, Ren, Ryo, and Ko. Man, so it's not Kazuomi. I think I'm gonna go Ren. I think I am gonna go Ren. I think maybe. I don't know. The girlfriend thing. I feel like that might have Po's also similar to Ren. Maybe it's Rio. I'm gonna go. Didn't really sell him to me.
Show me the pole.
I'm gonna go Ren. I'm gonna go
His
Ren.
name is Rio and he dances on the sand.
What does that mean?
Like the song?
Her name is Rio.
No, but it's just... song is her name.
That's why I said her name.
God.
Her name is.
How do you not know the song?
Who is it? Duran Duran, Rio. Oh, I don't think I know this song.
Shut up! You definitely do.
I can't play it. I'm not allowed
Okay.
to.
I'm not singing it, but
Yeah, I'm gonna say
maybe later.
I'm gonna say Ren. I'm gonna say Ren because it's the only one I can really think of off the top of my head. Ando just seems like a sleazebag initially, and yeah, maybe he does come into his own. Maybe I don't know what the plot is, but maybe he does come into his own. He realizes, oh, I've messed up. I'll focus on one
he
person.
does. He does change his ways a
Yeah,
lot.
and that's absolutely
But
fine.
it's not enough to win my heart. It is Ren. Ren is the answer.
Ren is the answer.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because Strawbedge is the series of hers that I've read the most recently, but he was, I think, the best male character she's written.
Yeah?
Somebody argue with me on that one. Everybody seems to love Cole, but like, for me, yeah, how does he not know that song?
I don't listen to bands who use the same words. Mike, that was such an angelic
nobody
voice.
wants to hear
Everyone
that.
wants to hear you.
Please,
sing
I hope
again.
nobody heard that. I was trying to do it.
Nobody
quiet.
heard it, and everyone
Good.
everyone should hear it.
Did he know the song now?
No. Oh yeah, wait, I think I do. Just like sing it one more time, and I might into the mic though. I can only do it if you do.
No.
I can only do it if you do. I can only hear it if you go into the mic.
No.
Because what it is, when you're talking, I can't actually hear you from here because I've got headphones on. It goes all the way
Shut
into
up.
here and it comes through the.
No, it
headphones.
doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Don't lie to me.
All right. So the answer was Ren, right?
You know what? Just to no, yeah, sorry, it was Ren. Just to answer that, Sazzle, most of the time, it's always the dark-haired guy, but Mamura is the exception in this one. I don't usually like the blondies.
Yeah. All right.
Karaoke with Zoe, no.
All right. We are do one day. We should do karaoke. They would love to
You
hear us
should,
do
yeah,
karaoke.
yeah. You
Let-
should do that.
You as well. You.
Yeah, you
Who wants
should.
to hear Zoe do karaoke one day? We'll do karaoke one night. All right.
I only like show tunes, really, so I can't.
The whole point of karaoke is that you have the lyrics on the screen.
No, like I'm only.
Let's do
on
karaoke,
Zeno,
but just
yeah, but they have. Well, okay. I see where you're coming from, Basil, and I take it all back. So
let's
I'm
do
very sorry.
karaoke, but only anime openings.
In a language I don't speak. Sounds great. In Leeds. Whoa. Not doing it in front of an audience, like a live audience.
All right, last two panels. Shonen. Dragon Ball. Now, specifically, I have.
Oh.
You do two of those four? All right.
I didn't realize he was doing this one.
All right. Yeah, we only had 5 and I thought I needed another one, so I did another one.
Okay.
As per her namesake, Dragon Ball Zowie, we are putting Dragon Ball. One of the first manga you've read? Did you say? First shonen?
It was anime. I watched the anime.
First anime.
Like when I was a kid, yeah. What happened? I think
Why is Krillin in there? Have you seen me?
I feel like this is an unfair poll because, and I guess unless you follow me on Instagram, maybe you don't know who my favorite is. But I feel like we should take him out and we should do my second favorite.
All right, so Zoe's favorite is Vegeta.
Vegeta is everything.
She has.
Everybody should know
Vegeta is daddy. to
Vegeta
her.
is mine. We need to take him out because, like, I feel like it's unfair because you
Well,
already knew
I can
that.
only do 4 things anyway.
You already knew that. Okay.
Right.
Take Vegeta away. Well, don't take him away. Just
Well, no, take him away.
he's
He's
not
there. Yeah, I'll just put him there just to tell everyone that Vegeta is her favorite.
Yeah,
So
okay.
quickly,
you're
you're
asking me to
run through-
describe
just
Dragon Ball characters.
You like, what you like about it. Yeah, I feel like all 4 of these characters are different.
They are, yeah.
So explain it to us.
Okay,
What you like about them.
Goku is a lovable idiot with about 3 brain cells. I love him so much.
Did you just describe Yen?
Follow him across the universe. Also, similarly, my dog is also in it. 3 brain cells, yes. Aw. Days. I feel bad.
Goku was downstairs. Would you feel bad as well?
Nah.
You would.
Krillin tries so hard to be taller, but he just can't get any taller.
He's
but he
trying
is
so hard.
strong. He is, for a human, he is strong.
He's very strong at heart.
And he loves his friends, and he would die. Spoiler, will die to protect people and to try and
twice.
dies multiple times. Tien Shinhan has an eye on his forehead.
That's a selling
He
point.
also is a bad boy in Dragon Ball. He is
There is one character on here that is not
in Dragon Ball.
No, there's one character on here that is not an adversary to Goku when they encounter. When
Yeah.
he first meets Krillin doesn't like him. When he first meets Tien Shinhan, doesn't like him. When Vegeta comes down, doesn't like him. All of them, other than Krillin, want to kill him. Trunks is the only one that
Yeah.
doesn't, but he comes.
Yeah, so Tien initially is kind of a bad guy. He's on the so Goku and Krillin fight for the Turtle Hermit, and who is it? The Crane
Yeah,
Crane.
Tien Shinhan Crane, which is the Turtle Hermit's
enemy,
nemesis, yeah. Rival dojo, if you will.
And he like, has a change of heart. Where's Piccolo? Exactly. I didn't make this one. So Piccolo would definitely be on here if this was my pick.
So he's racist to green people.
I definitely am not. Green is my favorite color. Piccolo's arm is behind Krillin. So put that in your vote. Consider that when you vote. Yeah, so Tien is like a bad boy turned hero. And did I mention he's got an extra eye on his forehead?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Nothing. Continue.
Trunks has the most purple floaty hair. He is also from the future, which makes him super cool. I can't remember about the sword, if I'm totally honest. He has a sword though. It's very
It's a
cool.
sword.
What's the sword about again? I can't remember.
I think you don't.
He definitely doesn't need a sword because he's got superpowers. He can fly and he can beat the shit out of anything. I don't know why he's got a sword.
I don't think the sword was actually officially confirmed in the manga. I don't know. I haven't watched it. There's a movie that refers to a character who has that sword, but it's not Trunks. It's a completely different person from an alien race. They have that. I'm sure they have that sword.
Okay.
I think
I genuinely am sorry I'm blanking on this, guys.
I'm probably making this up. Anyways,
Yeah.
It's a cool sword.
But he comes back in time because his own world is destroyed and he wants to save his family and his friends and he wants to save the world and he's just a hero for the people and everybody should love Trunks.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
So one of these 4 is your
Other Husbando.
number 2.
My number 2, but I'll elaborate when we decided. Who do we think it is? You guys, quite a lot of you think it's Goku.
True. It's between Goku and Trunks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly end it there, and then I'm gonna rerun another one with Goku and Trunks.
Yeah, because they were tied.
Loves the forehead veins. I think Vegeta probably has the most forehead veins.
That's why he wins, but we're taking him out with this one.
Yeah. My guess, I think, is Tien. I feel like we've had conversations and mentioned him a few times. And if I can embarrass you a little bit, when we've spoken about him, your eyes roll off to the side and you giggle.
What?
These guys say Trunks.
They do. The answer is, of course, Tien Shinhan. And I'm not going to go into it in too much detail, but I can't even describe how obsessed I was with Tien Shinhan as like a 13-year-old girl.
Was it the
I
bald
was
head?
giddy. I don't know if it was anything about the bald head. He was powerful. Like, I'm talking about Dragon Ball. Let's go like to the end, because he doesn't come into it until like close to the end.
Yeah, like.
And it's
yeah.
like the fight with Piccolo at the end. He gets all like beefy. He's sexy as fuck. I can't say it in any other way. I'm sorry.
Even in Dragon Ball Z, like the manga, he's still one of the biggest looking characters as well. His shoulders rival that of like Piccolo's.
I'm not
big.
even into that. I'm not even into like the big muscular thing. That's not really my thing. And I'm not gonna lie, in Dragon Ball Z, he takes a total downer and he's like his character just goes off. In Dragon Ball, which is the best of the Dragon Ball series, he is just peak. And I can say that because Vegeta's not in Dragon Ball. So
yeah.
And then my love was taken with Vegeta
Sadly.
once Dragon Ball Z started.
Well, the thing is with most shonen, there's always like power creep, isn't there?
Yeah.
Krillin got power crept by Tien Shinhan. Tien Shinhan got power crept by Piccolo. Vegeta, and Vegeta kind of continued to stay his rival.
Yeah. Also, and again, I'm going to say this because I was like 13, I was also weirdly into like
people.
teen Gohan, but I thought it would be super inappropriate for this, even though we've already
Also,
just done.
he's not teen.
Yeah, he's not a teen. Apparently, he's only like 12.
He's 9 years old.
He's 9.
He's
like
9.
It's so weird, but he was so cool against Cell,
cool.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
he was
I was
he was
cool.
very cool.
In my head, he was 14.
No
and he was the
9-year-old
same
should
age
look
as
like
me.
that ever.
No.
Even excluding the blonde hair,
Definitely
no
wasn't
9-year-old
nine.
should look that beefy.
Yeah.
I've seen my friends 9-year-olds. If they looked like that, I would be scared.
Yeah.
I would be scared.
Definitely not teen Gohan when he dresses up like a superhero. That is the most cringe I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah?
The great Saiyan man.
Yeah, very cool.
Good grief. Do the Tien Shinhan pose. Yeah, do it.
Then you just like this.
Guys pose. Guys pose. Like, you know when he like the tri-beam.
Kiko! Cannon.
That's how you win me over.
Now, serious question, because I asked this to my friends.
Yes.
Maybe this is a bit too personal and a bit too weird. Especially like I don't swear and stuff.
Say it.
We don't talk.
Do you not?
During intimacy with Tien Shinhan,
Right.
if he keeps his third eye open, is it weird?
Yes.
Is it off-putting?
Yes. Have you talked about this with your friends? Is that what you just said?
Well, in Dire Dark, there's a character who has 6 eyes. She's rather tall and very muscular. I'm talking like Vegeta level chest with boobs as well.
Okay.
Yeah. 6 eyes though. And I proposed the question to them, sex with her, but all 6 eyes are open. All of them said yes.
This is a side to you that I didn't know existed.
This is a side that the boys talk about. Nobody doesn't chat, but as we're talking about, boys and other people with multiple eyes.
You brought it up.
I just have a feeling that third eye doesn't have a lid.
It definitely does. He can close it.
Can he?
I'm sure he can.
Let's just say he doesn't. It can't though. Is it a deal breaker? Let's say you're going for a kiss and you close your eyes. You open your eyes just before he opens his and you realize the third one is still open. It's staring at you the whole time.
It's just been staring at my forehead, hasn't it? So, haha. Look at my giant paws.
I need to know.
Did we have to do that
I
experiment?
needed to see where the third eye would be, and yeah, it looks directly like it looks here. Yes, I guess you wouldn't really see anything.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, shiny forehead. US 6 eyes. One of the characters in Dire Dark. I think once you read to volume 4 or 5, I think you find out who it is.
Caitlin, the whole time has been a very odd moment.
Yeah. All right, Tien Shinhan.
Yay!
So I've got the Dragon Ball one correct.
You didn't get that
I did.
right?
They got Hitori right, didn't they? I
You
got
did-
Ren right.
You did get Ren, yeah.
I got this one right as well.
No,
Did I not?
no, you guessed.
I guess Mamura.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Sorry.
And then I guessed.
You guessed
Shiha, but everyone got it wrong. I guess. Last one.
Mm-hmm.
One Piece.
Oh, you're all in for a treat.
Everybody knows One Piece. Zoe, give us a rundown on these characters. Not who they are, but what you like about them. Because I think most people know the character. Even if they haven't watched One Piece, and obviously there's
I was
not...
going to say, surely I don't need to explain any of these characters to
what
you.
No, but what
anybody.
No, but what you like about them. So I can understand thought process.
Okay. Luffy is... Nothing gets... Well, I was going to say nothing gets him down. Most of the time. He's absolutely just on 1,000%. Full of positivity.
High energy.
Yeah. Brooke is hilarious. Can't turn off that funny. He is so funny.
Yeah?
I don't know what else I can say.
He's funny
Funny dead dude. Not
80
dead, not dead dude.
80-year-old skeleton, I guess, yeah.
Has great hair.
Yeah.
Frankie needs to put some pants on. I think I said quite early on, I was like, is he going to put any pants on? And you were like, dude.
Turn into a centaur. How's he going to turn into a centaur if he's got pants on?
He needs to put some pants on. It's too small. Like, the area down there is very tight. And then the rest of him's so big, and it's just my eyes drawn to the small bit, and I don't know how I feel. I'm very uncomfortable. But he has cool hair. He is quite a fun, likable character.
Yeah.
I was excited for him to join the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Zoro is very grumpy. He's very he can't read a map. He can't find his way around anywhere. He's lost all the time. Everybody seems to love Zoro. Yeah, there is something about him. He has like an air of cool. He doesn't give up. He's very passionate about what he does. Sanji is the horniest guy in manga ever. He's so funny and obviously would like to be a ladies' man. I don't think that he actually is. I don't know if like any of the women
defines
actually.
a ladies' man?
Well, he is a man who likes a lot of ladies. But do the ladies like him? I don't know.
That's what I mean. Surely a ladies' man is a
is-
man who's loved by loads of ladies, right? That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, okay, I guess. He's very lovable. He is very likable. He's cute. He has very like sweet moments as well as like his.
I feel like more
Zoro has
readers.
mouth skills. Yeah, sorry. Also need to add that to the Zoro like mouth skills.
I never thought about that. What that mouth do? Sanji has a lot of female readers who love him.
Oh,
Not
I
a
am
lot
aware.
but not a lot of female characters who.
Yeah, which I think is why the readers love him so much because like they just think he's so.
But let's be honest. I know that you've got a few friends who admire Sanji, maybe a little bit too much. I generally don't know if they would like Sanji if he was the way he was.
I don't know.
If he
like
acted, not regardless of his backstory, regardless of any of that, the way he acts towards women, how like full on he is the moment you lock eyes,
he is
or
very
he
full
sees
on.
you.
Some women really like that attention. Like he will give you all the attention.
Yeah.
Some women do want that all the time. And
Yeah, I
then,
guess so.
And then the Sniper King, I mean Usopp,
Yeah.
who has very long nose. He's also super funny and super sweet, but a total wimp. And I just love that he tries sometimes to join
Tries
in.
sometimes.
And sometimes he just runs away. But I actually feel like Usopp is super underrated. I feel like not enough people love him. Like I love him more because I think he's kind of like a forgotten about character. He is so lovable. How are you doing this?
I'm not gonna put Usopp on. Oh no, should I? Okay.
He is underrated, isn't he?
Yeah, I
like
thi- I
he is so like likable.
I think
That makes me
when-
like him even more.
I think when a
because
lot of people consider like some of the Straw Hat members, because a lot of the people who read are boys, men, whatever. I think the first thing they think about is cool characters. Luffy is cool; he's the main character. Zoro and Sanji are also up. Usopp's not really one that think, oh yeah, he's cool because he's got like big swords, cool kicks, massive powers, and he's so intimidating. He's cool in a different way that most people don't see. I feel.
Yeah. I just think he has, I mean, they all do, but he has so much development from like early. I mean, I've only read like 60-ish volumes, but like come on such a long way as a character
Yeah,
in that
definitely.
time that I feel like I've really like grown with him.
I think a lot
And
of
his
them,
nose.
a lot of them have grown and also not grown at the same. They
Yeah.
still are themselves from like. when we
Zoro
first
is
met them.
exactly the same.
The only thing what I
Has he
don't like about
changed?
Zoro, he has changed.
One of his eyes now doesn't open. That's
One
how
thing
much he's changed.
One thing I do miss about Zoro, which is now kind of not a personality trait of his at all, he used to laugh a lot. Now he never laughs. Sometimes he cracks a smile, and that's
Yeah.
about it. If you reread or watch the first like East Blue arc, he laughed a lot when he was on the ship, when he was just like walking with the guys, when he was in pubs, in bars and stuff and drinking. He has a great time. Now he just sits there and drinks and like smiles.
There's too many people on his ship. He just
Yeah, I think so.
after
okay.
Robin, he was like, "Listen, I can't do this anymore." Nice tip.
You do need to. I can't think. I'm starting to worry who it actually. I need you to eliminate 2 people.
I'm gonna eliminate Frankie.
Oh
I'm sorry. I know he's your husbando.
Yeah. Where is he? Frankie and who else?
I'll eliminate Luffy because as much as I love
Maybe it's
Luffy, he is the main character, and I'm trying. He is very lovable, but he's everyone's favorite. Like,
Yeah.
that's the whole
Yeah, I
point,
know.
isn't it? So,
Yeah.
of course, I love Luffy.
Also, Zoe's only just read up to like volume 60-ish.
I'm
just
like
above.
64.
So she's only just got past the.
I'm
only got
currently
into the-
on Fishman Island.
She only just got into the time. So there's a lot of things that she doesn't know about some of these characters. Not
Yeah.
that personally, I think that would change that much. I feel like One Piece is one of those things that a lot of people have consumed it, even if they're not reading it or watching it regularly. They've consumed so many battles and like epic moments. Like Chris captures, he's just caught up with to where you were just before the time skip,
Yeah.
and he knows a lot more.
I
that
am
happens afterwards.
so good. I'm terrible at stopping spoilers coming out of my mouth, but I'm so good at avoiding them. I just don't read stuff. I'll
I
see it
guess
on the
'cause you don't
internet and I'm just like, bloop.
I guess you don't consume that much shonen as well, like
Yeah.
on social media where it's thrown in your face.
Yeah, I
like on
just
your feed.
and I
everything.
don't watch like
yeah.
anime stuff really.
Yeah.
I just haven't got the time. But
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, I am going to guess That's what I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna do Bone Daddy just because I don't know. Speak so highly of him a lot. I don't know if he generally is your favorite, your husbando, but I'm gonna put him. That's what I'm gonna say. At 9 people, I put down Usopp. 10. So 20. We'll do top 10. We'll do the top 2. We'll do one more poll for Brooke and Usopp. Usopp is underrated.
He is,
It's
honestly.
funny because he isn't one of the characters that I bring up yet.
He brings so much
he
to
does,
the team.
without-
like the
yeah.
whole story, like,
Yeah.
you know, he disappears. I mean, Sanji's always off doing something else, but like he
He's a
disappears and you're like,
mysterious
where's Usopp? And then you see like this oh my god, something magic's about to happen. Now he comes with his
Yeah.
he's
He has a
so
lot of,
much fun.
He has a lot of good moments, yeah, and he does bring like the
I just-
tone down in a good way.
I think it's because to look at him, he is not visually sexy like
No.
Zoro. So he's
Yeah.
just and Sanji. So he's just like written off as like a really like a favorite character.
Yeah.
I mean, like I wouldn't say Luffy is sexy because he's kind of like a little boy,
Yeah, I
but
agree.
he is so lovable.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, like that's the point. You have to love him. But I am sad that Usopp doesn't get enough love.
All right, they have picked Usopp. Tell us, who is your husbando?
It is Brooke. I laugh every single time he is on the page. I love reading all the teeny tiny little like whispery jokes that he makes about how he's dead. He's so funny. Like he's just made the whole experience more enjoyable for me. I love him. And knowing what he's gone through, like, and what he will go through for the rest of his life just pulls on my heartstrings. And, you know, I just love that about him so much. Skeleton one, I know.
Shoujo!
I thought this might be a little bit controversial, but I just wanted to put it in there.
He is funny. He is really funny.
He's so funny.
It's not a spoiler.
He's dead. It's not a spoiler. He is a skeleton.
I was gonna say
Or is he?
Oda's drawn, like, as in like he's drawn the
He
character.
doesn't have any skin. He doesn't. I'm not,
True.
you know, marrying this guy. I'm just, he's my favorite.
He's got a lot of bones.
Got a lot of bone.
Oda's drawn a lot of the characters like in the future, not like as in this is what they will look like.
Let me
He's like-
guess. Brooke looks the same
He hasn't drawn Brooke. He's never drawn Brooke.
because he's dead.
I can imagine Brooke is the only one that will stay the same. And
Yeah.
it's kind of sad. I've seen pictures of people who've like drawn like how One Piece will end, and it was like Brooke sitting next to all of their grave.
Skin is
Which is
purely
really
cosmetic.
Skin is purely cosmetic. It's true.
Are you going to cosplay as him for Halloween?
I'd have to. Yeah, I guess I could. I'd have to grow my hair out. I haven't got enough time. Maybe next year.
Dang.
I do have his hair. That's how my hair grows, like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bro.
Big afro, yeah. Although
I've
my-
seen the photos.
my hair is receding though, so I'll look more. I'll have like a Vegeta spike.
You know, I love the Vegeta. Keep talking. Good times. I'm sorry to disappoint all of you with my answers. Gotta keep it interesting.
I think that's the beauty of reading though and consuming fictional media, is that everybody has their own characters.
You interpret them all how
Yeah.
you're in your own way, and there's different things that you can like be attracted to or find appealing about characters. I like that so much. I think give this poll to anybody else, and Zoro is coming out on top with Sanji a very close second. Probably Luffy's there as well. Honestly, I don't think anyone's voting for Frankie. He needs to put some proper trousers on.
I'd vote
Apart
for
from
Frankie.
you. Phoebe loves Frankie so much.
Yeah, I love him. He's fun.
He
He's
is
so
funny.
He is half human, half cyborg.
Is he even half human anymore?
He is part human, part cyborg.
I don't even think anything on his face is human. He can like take his face off. Is his brain still in there, or is that just like a circuit board?
Yeah, there's a character, Genos, in One Punch Man. He's a cyborg, human, robot. And he... kind of spoilers. Every fight he
We
gets...
don't do spoilers on this channel.
Every fight he gets... It's irrelevant, though. Every fight he gets to, he loses. Not loses, but like he gets incapacitated. He's like destroyed. And whenever he gets destroyed, it's literally just his head and then like his spinal cord, which is just all metal. But sometimes he doesn't have any limbs. So it's like, I don't know what part of him is human. Frankie, I think, is mostly metal on the outside. You know what? I think he's metal on the outside and then
Metal on the inside.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got no legs.
Legs.
They're not his real legs, are they? Are they the only part of him that is real? Or is it just the pants area and that's why he wore trousers on?
I promise to do my husbandos as well. Yes.
I think you should do your husbandos because quite honestly, I struggled with this. But let me do my waifus.
Yeah.
I could write a list as long as my arm.
Well, you work on that from now, and then we'll see you again next year.
Okay.
With your planning.
Also, thank you for the comments on the shelf. One Piece actually is spread over 3 shelves now because it just looked better. So it's like we got 1 down there, and then 2, and then 3, and then we got Golden Kamui.
I want to know who DB's Golden Kamui husbando is. You wouldn't know. You couldn't know.
I'll have to read it.
They're so beef.
Honestly, he got distracted when we were organising the collection. On and over the pages of them all like naked in the bath and stuff, and he was like, "Look at this guy's butt. Look at this guy's."
I would love to eat dinner of some of their tukusu.
Yeah, I was quite concerned, to be honest.
We'll do that again though. That was fun. But it is home time. Time to leave.
We are home.
Huh?
Already at home?
Oh, it's bedtime. It is super late. This is like the longest stream that we've done in a long time.
What time?
It's 10:15. Yeah, it's nearly 11 o'clock, which means we're past our bedtime. Guys, thank you very much for chilling. It has been a great evening. I hope you enjoyed. We will see you next week, Monday, with something new. I don't know what it will be, but be. Also, thank you to everyone yesterday who showed up for Play Up. We have gone into day 14 of the Greasy Kitchen. Greasy Dog. Yeah, all 400 of my new followers. Great time. Take it easy, and I'll see you all.
Bye.
I'll be live on Sunday, again, over on Twitch with marbles. Play Up. And maybe we'll have another mango haul on Monday. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe we will.